If you wrote down a list of franchises that might as well have been dead in 2015, Hitman would have been near the top. 2006's Blood Money was the last game that truly embraced the trademark SANDBOX formula, and by all accounts the reboot, Hitman, was on life support as soon as it was announced. The game's episodic structure was met with extreme skepticism, and we all assumed this meant the game was being dragged across the finish line in a body bag. That wasn't the case. Having just received a full retail release as Hitman: The Complete Season 1, the Hitman of 2016 stands as the gold standard for action games, sandbox games, hell, just games. You're skeptical, I know. I'm Paul from COGconnected, and here are 8 reasons you need to be paying attention to Hitman. Hitman Season 1 includes 6 fully realized environments: a Parisian fashion show, a waterfront Italian town, a Moroccan market, a Bangkok resort hotel, a Colorado militia base, and a Japanese VIP hospital. Yeah, there's some variety. Sure, some of the maps are better than others, Sapienza being far and away the best, but there's a level of thought and creativity on display in Hitman that's far beyond almost anything else out there. The sheer number of nooks and crannies just waiting to be exploited is frankly insane, and this leads to situations that can't be predicted or planned for in nearly every run. IO Interactive designed the environments to be playgrounds, and littered them with all manner of havoc-causing items. It's dumb, really dumb, and the best kind of dumb. The countless power cables sitting in puddles and the obscene numbers of large laundry hampers are carefully placed to maximize chaos. It's endearing and thought-provoking, forcing you to react to situations, but also to come up with absolutely harebrained schemes. Name another game that lets you poison a man with expired spaghetti sauce, triggering a violent gastric event, and then allowing you to hide in a box and bean him with a can of the same sauce, causing him to fall off a cliff. Whether you plan some elaborate James Bond kill using the game's built-in opportunities, or just rolled the dice, Hitman constantly encourages you to wonder, can I do that? The answer is almost always yes. Hitman practically begs you to get outside of your comfort zone and see what you can get away with. Or, even more entertaining, what you can fail to get away with and still live to kill another day. The AI isn't the most sophisticated I've ever seen, but the placement of them in levels is masterful, with a super satisfying risk-to-reward balance. How dumb do you want to get? There are of course scripted events in Hitman, but the real joy comes from the emergent gameplay. IO built a complicated set of systems to poke at and prod, and the result is remarkably resilient. Nothing feels like it breaks, regardless of how weird you decide to get. Each AI plays its part in the play, really lending to the feeling that anything is possible given the right set of tools, disguises, and timing. Hitman is a game through and through. It knows this. It embraces this. Almost all the NPCs have the same voice and accent. Where this might come off negatively elsewhere, it plays as charming in Hitman, especially when the game is so constantly throwing jabs at itself and the real world.
Easy on the foundation, brother.
Of course it's unrealistic to have a rubber ducky proximity mine. Of course it's absurd that Helmut Kruger looks identical to Agent 47. Of course it's impossible that any of the schemes in Hitman should work, but work they do in a way that embraces being a supremely silly and fantastic thing. Hitman's unbelievable stream of new content is the glue holding the works together, and it's why the episodic format worked so well. Each map offers a completely absurd number of challenges, assassinations, and feats to complete, the descriptions of each dangling the carrot and making you wonder, how the hell do you do that? Figuring it out is supremely satisfying. The maps, by and large, just don't ever get boring, and a lot of that has to do with the number of ways they've been reconfigured post-release. Escalation contracts, DLC missions, bonus missions, elusive contracts. All these things work to reveal the world-class design of Hitman's maps, and will keep you coming back for more. Oh yeah, and a whole new season of content is on its way. That sounds like a cliche, but it's true. Hitman is the kind of game where a few hours disappear without you noticing, and you hear calling your name when real-world duties are supposed to be happening. You'll wish you were disguising yourself as a plague doctor, or the vampire magician, or laying in wait with a fire axe. You'll keep firing it up, long after you've completed the missions, just to see what kind of mischief is afoot. Hitman was my 2016 Game of the Year. Unfortunately, no one else on staff was really paying attention. If they were, it would have contended for COG's Game of the Year. I have no doubt about that. So play Hitman. Just do it.